Jésù ló dé. Ó máa bẹ́ wọlé. Àní bàbá dé. Ó máa bẹ́ wọlé. Ó yẹ Jésù wá dé. Ó máa bẹ́ wọlé. Ọpẹ́ ló ń jẹ bàbá mọ́ kọ́kọ́. Gbogbo ṣùgbọ́n fún bá tó dá mi sí o. Torí mi náà gbogbo bó ta máa ṣe láyé ká má ṣe gbàgbé ọpẹ́. Oṣù bàrẹ̀ rẹ̀ èdè máa rẹ̀. Ó ṣe é Jésù, àwa túbà lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀. Àní bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe. Bàbá wọlé o. Ó yá Jésù wọlé o. Bàbá wọlé o. Ó mọ̀ ṣá. Ó yá bàbá dé. Bàbá wọlé o. Ó yá Jésù wọlé o. Bàbá wọlé o. Afọ́pẹ́ tó ń lọ́rùn lọ́kàn àti lóhùn. Ẹni ṣòro yàrá lọ ẹni tààrà yẹn. Látàwọn àlọ́mọ́ olùwàlẹ̀ tọ́jú wa. Ó sì fẹ́ mú ìfẹ́ tá ṣe tọ́jú wa sílẹ̀. One more time. Oya mẹ́ta mẹ́ta ni oyè àtẹ́wọ́. Pátápátá orogodo ire ayọ̀ ní bàbá Bòmbé. Oya mẹ́ta mẹ́ta ni oyè àtẹ́wọ́.
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining this episode of my show. Real quick, I just want to quickly appreciate all you guys coming in. Lara, Ade, God bless you. Dina, Rebecca, thank you very much. Caroline, Makajola, God bless you. Kaduat, Kamara, God bless you. Yesterday, Shola, God bless you. Thank you very much for coming on the show with me. At this time, I really appreciate it.
Hallelujah.
And as you're coming in, please go ahead and share the video on your Facebook page. Let's get more people connected on the show. It's deep. Today is deep. If you are still waiting to subscribe, if you have not subscribed yet onto this channel, go ahead and just subscribe real quick. It's free. Nobody's charging you any money to subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel right this moment.
Now I need some young people.
Agnes Ade, God bless you. Oduton Yemisi. Joseph Igwe. Igushi, God bless you. Michael Oluwakoya, God bless you. Thank you very much. Precious Fumi, good evening.
Listen, guys, hold on, calm down. We're getting into some pastoral. Listen to me, listen. Don't make noise when daddy is talking. Calm down. We're going into some pastoral.
Timmy, how you doing?
Daddy, ready? Are you ready?
All right, let's get to business real quick without wasting time. By the grace of God, my name is Shola Jordan Adeoye. As you all know, just want you guys to just be very attentive at this time. Ola Yinka Sanusi, welcome. God bless you. Thank you very much. Titi Lola Odunayo, God bless you all the way from Houston, Texas. Thank you very much for watching from Houston. By the grace of God. Now, let's get to business real quick. See, I always say this, life is very complicated. Life is complicated. It's not easy at all. We have to be very, very vigilant. We have to be very, very attentive. You have to be very, very sensitive also. Always know what's going on around you. Don't just jump into stuff. You are going to eat the rock. I'm telling you, don't be over spiritual. Always make sure you balance spiritual and physical together. Always make sure of that. Balance of spiritual and physical, so that your life will have meaning. Without that, you're gonna actually have a lot of problems. I'm not kidding. You have to be very, very vigilant. You have to be very sensitive. You have to know exactly what you're doing in this life. You have to be brilliant. You have to be brilliant. You have to be brilliant. All right. Don't just do anything. Don't just do anything. Make sure that you balance off spiritual and physical together by the grace of God. I'm not sure who is this person calling me is, but I'm not picking up any call right now. Um, all right. So let's get to business today. I can spot Olayin Sanusi. God bless you. Modupe Oyeti. God bless you. Olufunke Ashaolu. God bless you. Thank you very much for joining this episode. I'm about to give you guys a kind of a very, very deep story. I saw a video, I think it was a video today of a fence with so many padlocks on it. So many padlocks on it, actually in London, inside life, go. Understand? Padlocks everywhere and stuff. I really don't understand. People left Nigeria with the same kind of mentality and they enter into London and they're still doing the same thing. Same thing. We are padlocking people, with names on people on the padlocks and all kinds of stuff. I don't understand. All right. So, what am I supposed I'm about to say today is very, very deep, and I want you guys to listen attentively, because this is going to bless your life. This is going to transform you, and this is going to help your relationship also. Now, you guys know that I'm engaged with Singles Konnect. I do these connect people. It's more or less like a matchmaking kind of business where uh people get to pay me, then I search for people for them, introduce them to men, introduce them to women. What we do is that we investigate these people to get to know a little bit about them, probably 10% of who they are. We cannot know 100% of them. It's not possible for us to know that. But whosoever we are connecting supposed to be the person to be very sensitive and vigilant enough to study the person we are connecting you with, because what we are going to be doing is just to ask questions, and then whatever it is that you're able to tell us is what we're going to believe. And then the reason why we're doing the interview is for us to be able to tell another person who is interested in you, this is what we know about this person. This person is married, or this person is not married. This person is a divorcee. This person is single. This person has got 2 kids, got 1 kid, is highly educated, is not educated at all. All of those kind of stuff. So very little stuff we're gonna know about that person. We will not, we might not know a lot about that person. So that you're going into the relationship, you should be the one to open your eyes. When we connect you, you open your eyes to get to know what is going on. And normally, I always tell people, if I connect you with somebody, please, there must not be exchange of money. Don't let that person borrow money from you, and don't borrow money from anybody. Don't loan anybody any money. Don't borrow any money from anybody. And secondly, don't allow that person to have sexual relationship with you. Folaja, God bless you. Bolanle Igbokwe, God bless you. Tracy Chap, God bless you also. Yetunde Omori, God bless you. Now, everybody, thank you very much. Agnes Ade, God bless you. Now, you see, don't allow that person to have sexual relationship with you. Don't allow the person to come and visit your home. Don't be in a hurry to get married. Don't jump into relationship, or just because you want to just quickly just get married. You have to take your time. Take your time to go into whatever it is that you're going into. Study the person very well. Get to know that person very well. Don't rush into any kind of stuff. Introduce that person to your friends. Let your friends be able to assess that person. Introduce that person to your pastor. Let your pastor help you also. Let your pastor help you also to look critically to the life of that person. Don't just rush. Don't jump. Don't say because, Pastor Lai is the one introducing me, then it's all good. No, it's not all good. I always say that. It's not all good. All right. We still need to look into the old stuff. You still need to study that person before you jump into a relationship with them. All right. So I was in my house, and this particular young lady called me up and like, "Hey, Pastor Shola, I need to be connected." And I said, "Oh, that's fine. Where are you located?" She said, "I'm located in Nigeria." I said, "That's fine." I said, "I charge $100 for registration. That's 35,000 naira in Nigeria. And then right after that, I'm going to schedule you for an interview. What is the interview going to be like?" I said, "It's going to be 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Depends on how you react. Some people, they love to tell stories. Some people love to answer the question straight up. I mean, straight up, and then we'll be fine." I said, "Between 3 minutes and 4 minutes, we should be done." So she made the payment, and I interviewed her, and she told me she worked with a very big company. She's actually one of the big guys in the company. I said, "That's fine." And she's 39 years old. At the age of 39, you know that people will be they're going to be super desperate. Because at that point in time, you're going to begin to think about yourself as in like, "Oh, all right, I'm too late. All right, I'm too late. It seems like time is gone." So you just want to marry anything. Some people just want to jump into it and just marry just anything. You can't just jump and marry just anything. You have to be very careful. All right, even though you believe time is gone, time is not gone. You are in a different time zone. Okay, there is no time that the miracle will come in that we won't give glory to God. Okay, and God will make all things beautiful in His own time. It's the time of God that you need to continue to wait for. Don't let people push you. Don't let the society push you. Don't let situation around you push you. Don't let your family, don't let them push you. Don't let the weddings you've been to, attended, push you. Don't let your friends, push you to do things you don't want to do. You need to take your time. Are you comfortable with what you're doing? Are you comfortable with this person that you're seeing? Do you know a lot about this person as a woman? The person may ask you, "Will you marry me?" It's actually your responsibility to say, "Hey, hold on. I need to think twice. I am not going to answer your question right now. Can you give me 3 months to think about it? Can you give me 4 more months to think about it? Can you give me a year to actually think about this whole stuff? Because I just don't want to say yes. And then I will jump into a situation whereby I will have no control about the whole stuff." All right. For life, Esther, God bless you. Thank you very much. This is life. This is me live. All right. So you need to hold on. You need to just hold on. Say, "Hey, I don't want to be pushed. I don't want nobody pushing me. I don't want nobody telling me what to do, how to do it. No, please. I want to take my time to be able to do my investigation very well. If you are not able to wait, all right, it's better for you to eat the road. All right, let them eat the road. Don't let nobody pressurize you. Don't let nobody push you to do stuff. All right. So many people have rushed into marriage, and they end up rushing out of that relationship at the same time. You don't want that to happen to you. You want to be very careful. You don't want to rush into a relationship. You want to take care of business before you do so. All right. Now, if you're joining us for the first time and you have not yet subscribed to this channel, I want to actually please appeal to you to do so. Subscribe real quick to this channel so that you can get update at the same time. You can click that bell sign so they can get updated whenever I'm online for my live broadcast like this. And go ahead and just click the subscribe button also, by the grace of God. DMV Log Live TV, all the way from Houston, Texas. Thank you very much. Abiola Adewale, God bless you. Julie Wilson, God bless you also. Thank you very much for connecting. God bless you. Now, what am I saying is that you need to understand. You need to understand that, it's your life. Nobody can live your life for you. Nobody will live your life for you. It's your children. Nobody will give back to your children for you on your behalf. It's your money. Nobody's going to make your own money with their own money. So we all have our own, purpose in life, our own time that God is going to make all things beautiful. He said, "I will make all things beautiful in my time." All right. So we have to be very, very conscious of that. We have to be very, very conscious of it. Don't let nobody push you to jump into a relationship. All right. Now, what happened was I interviewed this lady. She happens to be 39 going 40. She's a well-placed person, well-educated, and she's making a whole lot of money. That's fine. All right. So now she's looking for a husband. She want to get to connect with anybody, anywhere. Doesn't really matter if it's in Nigeria, if it's in Canada, in America, in England. She has kind of like a hoping person. All right, Pastor, I'm hoping. All right. Anywhere whatever God is saying, I'm ready to follow. All right. And before I proceed, something has happened at this point in time. So many people on my network, they're looking to get connected with people in America. It's just a pity right now that Donald Trump has blocked everything that has to do with immigrant visa. Even when they get married to you in Nigeria, it's not possible for them to bring you to America at this time. But I'm not totally discouraging that, because very soon it might change, because like this sort of stuff may be temporary. So we'll never know. It might be temporary. That's not supposed to discourage you. So let's just take our time. Let's just keep on building gradually. All right. So I said, good. So I finished interviewing the lady, and then I called the pastor of the lady to make an inquiry. Is she a member of your church? And he said yes. And even a very good member, a very good title, a very good person. I said, all right, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you very much, Joy Boom, watching from UK. God bless you. Thank you very much, Sini Bingo. Thank you very much. I can't pronounce that name very well. I'm sorry. Babatunde Ogutoyinbo. God bless you. Thank you very much. Joy Stella Adebanjo. God bless you. Welcome. Now, see. So I said, okay, that's fine. This lady is a very nice lady and stuff like that. And I did exactly what I normally do, and that is, please, there must be no exchange of money. There must be no exchange of sex. You guys, if I connect you with anybody, you can't go out with the person until I say so. And you need to take your time. Take your time to get to know the person. Chat for a while. Ask the same question like 3-4 times. Know exactly what the person is telling you. Be very vigilant. All right, be sensible. All right, feel the person. Know, is this person real or not? Because we might not be able to know. I might talk to them and all kinds of stuff. I might not be able to know at all. Okay, so take your time to look into the guy's life yourself. Sunshine 222. God bless you. Thank you very much. Baby's wind. All right. Sorry, I don't know. Joe Ben. God bless you. Thank you for connecting. God bless you. Thank you for coming. All right. So that's the problem right there. So now I found a guy who is ready to get married. This guy is excited. He called me up. He said, Pastor, how much should I pay for registration? I said, it's $100 registration for Singles Konnect. And he said, hey, Pastor, you're doing too much of work. I'm going to pay you $250. I was like, whoa, that's good. That's fantastic. Listen, guys, everything that is glittering is not gold. Always know that. Always know that. Always know that when you see something shining, always take your time to say, let me pause a little bit. I'm not sure what is behind this, but not everything that glitters is gold. Something may be behind it. It's possible for a game to be behind this kind of desperation of you paying $250 instead of $100. Everybody wants to pay $50. Everybody wants to pay $20. But I said it's $100. You are willing to pay $250 because you're excited. Oh my God. And this is what I've been looking for. I know you're going to get me a good girl, and this, and this, that. All right. Sometimes when we listen to all that kind of stuff, we say, oh, this is too good to believe. All right. This is just too good to be true. Understand? How can somebody be willing to pay $250 instead of $100? For what? All right. For what reason? Now you're a very handsome looking guy. You can speak very good English, you are outspoken, you go out to parties and stuff. Why couldn't you get somebody for yourself? Do you really need a matchmaker to get a wife? Do you need a matchmaker to actually connect you with a girlfriend? That's where you're supposed to now start thinking twice, okay? And looking at it like, okay, this is just too good to be true. But sometimes we get caught up that we might not look at that direction. And now I've been able to learn my lessons there. That sometimes when people tell you all this kind of stuff, you need to just take your time to pause and think twice. Are they trying to fool you? Are they trying to play a game on you? And all kinds of stuff like that. You need to be very vigilant. All right. Thank you very much, John Suzanne John. God bless you, watching from France. God bless you. Thank you very much. So what happened? I was like, and I said, okay, this guy is good. Just imagine he paid $250 instead of $100. Why don't I connect him with the best of the best? So I decided, and I asked him, where do you live? He said, I live in Houston, Texas. I said, that's fantastic. Where exactly in Houston, Texas do you live? And then he told me, I said, oh, that's fine. I said, but are you willing to get to know somebody in Nigeria? The guy said, yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I like to go down to Africa to bring my woman. I said, but how many women have you brought? He said, none. I'm just thinking about it that if I can get somebody from Nigeria, or I said, that would be the best for me because the women in Nigeria are well trained, they're seasoned, they're baptized in the word of God. They are more of good Christians than the ones here in the United States. I was like, yeah, I believe you. I said, okay, let's try. So I called the lady up. I said, hey, my sister, there's this guy, very handsome, tall, and he's a very hardworking man. He's got a good job also, and he's willing to know you. I said, all right, where is this picture? So I sent the picture to the girl, and I sent the girl's picture to the guy. And the guy was like, whoa, that's the kind of girl I like. And the lady was like, yeah, this is the kind of a very presentable young man. I like this guy. Da, 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 da. The story was much, but at the end of the day, I was like, good. And then I connected the two of them. The very first day, the guy called me up and said, Pastor Shola, you are my savior. And I said, why will you call me a savior? He said, well, you got me the best kind of girl and stuff like that. I said, well, that's fine. I said, that's my job anyway. I will always find somebody a wife or find somebody a husband and stuff. Then a few days later, the girl called me also. He said, Pastor Shola, this is just the perfect person for my life. So I quickly posted it on my social media, like, oh, we connected somebody today, Nigeria, America. And everybody started saying, congratulations, 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 and all, all that stuff. All that stuff and everything like that. Now, this guy that I'm talking about is actually 32 years old. He's 32 years old, but now I'm connecting him with a 39-year-old female. All right. The girl doesn't see anything wrong in it because age is just a number. He doesn't see anything wrong in it because age is just a number, to him and then to the lady also. And then the people on Facebook, they started praying for them and stuff. One woman says something on Facebook. He said, I hope it's going to last. I almost fought with the lady. I said, hey, why do you have a negative spirit? Why can't you just believe it and just say, thank God for them and celebrate with them instead of you looking at the other side of it and be thinking, I hope it's going to last. All right. But everything went okay for almost about 5 months. 5 months down the road, everything was still fine. All right. But I don't check on my clients. I really don't check on them. I don't. I always leave them alone. I want them to have the freedom. They're mature people. If they need me, they're going to call me. If they need my assistance concerning anything, they're going to inform me. One thing I noticed was like formally, I always want to, poke nose. I'm like, you guys are not talking with me. You guys are not talking with me and stuff. But what I notice is that every time I connect people, I will just find out they won't just even call me anymore. They won't call me anymore until something terrible is going to happen. When something terrible now happens, then they will now remember that, oh, we need to call Pastor Shola. So they now call me and say, hey, you see that girl that you connected with me, this, and that. I said, but you didn't call me all this while. I need updates. I need you to feed me back. What exactly is going on in the relationship? Is everything going on all right? Is there any problem or whatsoever? Nobody's saying anything. The girl is not saying anything. The guy is not saying anything. And listen to me. Now, this is very funny. So I decided, I said, I'm never going to bother them anymore. The grown-ups, whatever it is that they want to do, let them do. If they have a problem, they always come back to me anyway. So I always let them to have their ways like that, not to poke nose into their lives. So, 5 months down the road, everything was still fine, good and stuff, to the extent that I saw the lady's picture on the DP of the guy. And I saw the guy's picture on the DP as a DP on the lady's WhatsApp also. So, because, listen, I check sometimes when I actually going through stuff and everything, I check the update, I check this stuff and everything. So I could see it. I was like, whoa, I think this particular connection is actually going on fine. This connection is actually going on fine. It's beautiful. Look at it, man. They just look beautiful together. The guy eventually, like about some few months later, he did a Photoshop of his own picture next to the picture of the girl. And then he was able to put the two together, like it looked exactly like the two of them were in the same place, at the same spot, at the same time, and then they took the picture together. I was so glad. I was so glad, so excited, and so blessing God for their lives that, whoa, thank God for these two people. And so, but yet they didn't call me, they didn't share nothing with me or whatsoever. But I always lay down my own point: no sex, nobody borrowing money or loaning somebody money at all. If that is not there, you guys are strictly friends. If anything should happen, you'll be able to pull out easily. You're not going to regret anything. She's going to be able to pull out easily. She's not going to regret anything. You see, why women always regret and they get angry is when sexual relationship is involved. If you have sex with a woman during the time of your friendship, she is going to be pissed as hell. Because for a woman, it's like you took something very precious away from them. All right. For a man, it's normal. It's like we're just playing. I don't gbadun ara. I don't gbadun ara wadi. Ọkùnrin bá nà wẹ́ẹ̀lì sọkùnrin. I don't gbadun ara wadi. You see, for a man, it's more or less like enjoyment. Having sex with a woman doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense to a man. It's just like we're just banging, we're just having fun. All right. So they don't care. All right. For a man, it's more or less like you're having more credit. Okay. You're having more stars on your shoulder. For a woman, it's more of a demotion. That, okay, I've been having sexual relationship with you and now you're telling me you are no longer interested. It's a kind of a minus for them. So they get pissed off big time. All right. They can do anything to you. All right. Then another thing that will actually piss off a woman is when you have eaten their food, collected their money, they have given you gift, they bought you all kinds of stuff like that, and you've collected all this stuff, and then you showed up one day and say, okay, you are no longer interested and stuff like that. They can be very, very pissed off because many of them, they have collected money from Peter to pay Paul. They have stolen money from James to come and bless Peter. So they have collected money from people to do that because they are in love with you. Now you are no longer in love with them, then you're gone. So they're gonna be pissed off, as hell. So, well, I always tell people that always stay away from sexual relationship because you might not know them. It's not going to give you room to know a guy. If you have sexual relationship with the guy all the time, you won't know him. All right, you're going to be blocking for him. He will be abusive towards you. But because of that sexual relationship, your brain will not be able to ask questions and work properly. All right. So now I told them all that already. So good. All right. So the other time, the other day, I just had a phone call from the lady, and the lady just called me up and said, Pastor Shola, I need to discuss something with you. And I said, what? He said, well, I've been trying to call this. That's 7 months after. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 months after the connection, 7 good months after the connection. Huh? 7 months after the connection. Now, the lady called me up and said, hey, Pastor Shola, I need to discuss something very important with you. I've been trying to call the guy. He's not picking my call. And then right after a time, the number got blocked and I'm not able to reach out to him anymore. I said, probably he's no longer interested. And the lady said, why won't he be interested? I said, maybe he's actually seeing somebody else, or maybe something happened along the line. Maybe something happened along the line or something. I'm not sure what exactly happened. He said, oh no, he can never say that. I said, why can't he? I told you guys are friends. You guys are friends. You're not supposed to, you're not going to lose anything if at the end of the day you guys should break up. She said, no, that I've already given him 5 million naira. I said, how will you give him 5 million naira? How did you manage to give a guy who is living in Houston, Texas, 5 million naira? He said, well, the very first time he asked me for money, he said he doesn't have enough money in his account and his account is about to be closed down in GTB Bank, Nigeria, that he's actually trying to withdraw some money there and stuff like that, this, and that. I should just give him like 1 million naira and stuff like that. I said, and then you gave him 1 million naira. I said, yes, I deposited 1 million naira into his bank account in GTB Bank in Nigeria. I said, why didn't you tell me? He said, because he said he was going to pay it back. I said, so what happened? How come the 4 million? He said, well, the other day he now called me and said, okay, I'm going to send you some dollar from the US. I'm going to send Western Union to you to cover up for the 1 million plus another 4 million I'm about to send to you, because what happened is that I'm building a house in Nigeria and I want the contractor to finish up, so they need 4 million naira to finish up the interior decor. So I'm going to be sending you dollars from here, and then you'll be able to change it, and then it's going to be your money and stuff. He said, he initially said, can I send the money to you, you change it, and then you can give it to the contractor for me? And I said, yeah, that's fine. You can send the money through your friend. I will go to the airport and collect the money from your friend, and then I will change the money. Then I will take it to the contractor wherever the contractor is. Then the next day he changed his mind. He said his friend is no longer coming. And then to be able to send $4,000 through Western Union or MoneyGram, they're going to be asking questions and all that kind of stuff. So what will happen is that he is coming home. He's coming home in 3 months' time. So I should borrow him the 4 million naira and then put it into the account, the same account that he is going to now send the money to the guy from the account, his own GPTV account, to that guy's account. So I believed it. So I sent the money to his account, 4 million naira into his account, making 5 million naira. And I said to him, I said, can you send me the copies of that transaction? I said, like, can you print out your statement of account to reflect when you made that transfer? So she did. She took a picture of it, a screenshot, and she mailed it to me, sent it to me through WhatsApp. I looked at it, it was real and stuff. The name was correct. Everything was actually on point. All right, to the same guy. So I said, okay, so what happened right after? He said, right after that stuff, I started asking him, when is he coming? When is he coming? When is he coming? When is he coming? And then gradually he started changing words and saying all kinds of stuff. He's very busy at work. They need him here. He's the engineer in charge of his department. If he should leave now, the old department is going to crumble and they don't have anybody to replace him. So he's going to wait until December to come home and stuff. I said, December 2019. I said, okay. I said, December 2019 is gone. He said, yeah, he didn't come home. And he blocked me from his phone number. I couldn't get in touch with him and stuff like that. So I decided to call you, sir, in case you'll be able to talk with him for me. So I pick up my phone and I call the guy. And the phone just went straight to voicemail. So I left a voice note. And then when another guy called me back from that number to tell me, oh, this is a wrong number. That person doesn't use this number anymore. That he's the one using the number right now and stuff like that. I said, oh, okay. I said, I'm really sorry I'm disturbing you. I said, but where exactly is that guy right now? He said, oh, he's still in Houston, that they attend the same church and all kinds of stuff, and the mother and the father also. I said, please, can you do me a favor? Can you give me the telephone number? Can you give me the telephone number of his father? Because I would like to talk to his mom and dad and stuff like that. And he said, oh, there's no problem. I said, no, there's no problem, because I am Dr. Shola Adioye. I'm the one who is actually trying to connect him with a girl in Nigeria, and the whole stuff is working correctly. I think I need to inform his parents so that they can be ready for marriage. And the guy said, oh, yeah, I can give you the number. So he gave me the number to his father, gave me the number to his mom, and all kinds of stuff. So I called them up. So I called those people up, and I was able to report the issue to them. And the mother said to me, I am sorry, Pastor. This lady is dumb ass for somebody of a matured age. All right, that's one comment right there coming in. So I called the parents, and I spoke with the mother. The mother said, again, and I said, what do you mean again, ma? He said, he's been doing this same stuff over and over. The last time it was the dad that paid off that money. That's what those young boys are doing now. Hello, are you a pastor? I said, yes. He said, I think you yourself, you need to go and disconnect from connecting Nigerians. Nigerians are liars, including my son. Nigerians are thieves, including my son. And the woman advised me, and I said, well, what do you want me to do? He said, well, I'm going to call the father up right now. I'm going to explain the whole stuff to the dad. When he comes, we are going to call you back. So they called me back. The people are very nice people. They are godly people. So they called me back. They don't want their name to be in the mud. So they called me back. They said, well, the daddy has spoken to him. And then he actually he accepted it. He confirmed it that it was true, that he did that stuff and all kinds of stuff like that and everything. So they agreed that they were going to pay the money back. So we're now calculating how much is 5 million naira in dollars and stuff. So they want to make kind of like an instrumental payment towards the old stuff to pay this young lady back. So I was kind of like, okay, that's fine. We're going to pay her back. So I called the lady in Nigeria. I said, don't worry about it. We've been able to get to the bottom of this. The money is going to be paid back to your account. But the issue is this: what exactly is wrong with your brain? What exactly is wrong with you? When I said don't give any money out, why will you give somebody money without my consent? And then the next thing she want to say is that maybe she's under the control of a voodoo or whatever. I said, no, you are not under the control of under the influence of anything. You are just dumb. You see, like this other lady just said just now, you're just dumb. You are just dumb. That's the problem you're having. You cannot withstand you being single at 39. And then a small boy of 32 ended up eating you, collecting your money. I didn't mean the guy is in Nigeria. He will have slept with you and just do whatever he wants to do with you, collect your money, eat your food, and still run away. All right? So this is the stuff right now, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of guys are out there right this moment. They're out there right this moment. And what are they doing is that they are looking for young ladies in Nigeria right this moment to fool. So when they look at your profile, they see where you work, they know you are making money based on your association, based on your pictures and the location where you are, and then where you work. Then they come to you, like I said, to say they're in love with you, and the next thing they want to continue to start doing is to start borrowing money from you. Some of them will first of all send you $200. Some of them will send you $500 just to do fronting. And when they do fronting like that, they will actually were able to captivate you, get you to think that they are real people. Just imagine somebody send you $500. Somebody sending you $500, and then just for nothing's sake, just for Christmas or for weekend, just spend it for weekend or use it to buy whatever you want to buy. They themselves, they are gambling. They don't know exactly what you can do. They don't know maybe you are brilliant to that level or not. So they send you $500 off front, and then they said to you just because it's Friday. All right. By the time they'll come back next week and they ask you, can you borrow me $10,000 or can you borrow me 50,000 or can you borrow me 1 million naira? You won't doubt it. You believe that this guy is in love with you. Just imagine he sent me, $500 for no reason at all. Just imagine him sending me rose flower from America. Somebody did that. He called the agency. There is a company who does that. They can actually ship flower to whoever you want to ship flower to in Nigeria. This guy shipped flower to that girl like almost every Friday. Every Friday, they sending money. Sending rose flower. Even some of our Nigeria ladies do it to men. You know what I'm saying? You are very correct, sir. Thank you. You're very, very correct. All right? Even Nigerian ladies do it too. Nigerian women do the same thing. So be sending rose flower to this lady in Nigeria, and the lady is kind of like, oh my gosh. And you ladies always say, oh my gosh. And then you get food because you are dummies. All right. So now you don't start asking for money. It starts telling you to put it in one account. You put it in one account and all kinds of stuff like that. And then at the end of the day, they block you. You can't reach out to them anymore. And that will be the end of the whole stuff. All right. Another person shared with me about another lady who eventually bought a wedding gown waiting for the guy to show up in Nigeria. She bought the wedding gown. She rented the hall. She actually they did the decoration for the hall, invited musician, did all manners of things, expecting the guy to show up a day before wedding. The guy didn't show up at all. The guy eventually didn't show up at all. That lady almost killed herself. Let me read this comment. Pastor Shola, anyone in the world that faithful in money transaction is real, true person. You can trust in anything. Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? So shipping weed and plants, So these are the stuff. You have not met the guy one-on-one and giving out such money. Agnes Ade, people are just this dumb. I don't understand. You don't just do that kind of stuff. right there. That's wrong for you to do. So many of you ladies out there, you see, women do it to men too, but ladies, you guys fall victim all the time. A lot. You fall victim a lot. So you guys need to understand this fact. If you are going through Pastor Shola's Singles Konnect, I just want to give you this warning. You don't want to rely on anybody. Okay? Somebody was telling me today, he said, Pastor Shola, Nigerians, you can't trust any of them. Just forget about Nigerians, man. Nigerians, you can't trust them. And I'm telling you from experience right this moment, I must have interviewed over 2,000, 3,000 people. And let's say maybe out of 2,000 people that I've interviewed, maybe like 600 of them are men. Out of the 600 that are men, it's only probably like 60 of them that are real. All of the other ones, the other 540 of them, they're all liars. They're just looking for someone to scam. It's either they're looking for a green card, or maybe they want to leave Africa for America, for England, for Canada. They cook up lies and stories and all kinds of stuff. And it's just a pity that we actually come into, church things that we're connecting Christians, and all of these people are coming in just like that. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the whole stuff, you find out that nobody's truthful. Every one of them are just liars. Liars. Even those ones that are showing me pictures of themselves singing in church, they're liars. The ones that are showing me picture of themselves preaching on the altar, liars. The ones that are showing me picture of them and their mommy, they're liars. They just lie and cook up lies. And you women are so gullible. You women are so gullible. You're so gullible. You believe that every boy, every man that is saying I love you really mean I love you. Not all of them do mean that. Many of them are just 24/7 liars. They're just looking for a way to scam you. I'm telling you. To scam you. Look at Adam Magaji. Pastor, really, I'm a Nigerian, but I don't trust any Nigerian. Just imagine, the women, you are so desperate. Many of you are desperate. Not just the single ones, the married ones too. Do you imagine? I fear Niger men past death. Just imagine. All right. So even the married women, married women get scammed also. Not just the single ladies, not just the ones looking for husband. The married women get scammed. So many married women that are not happy in their relationship. You're not happy, your husband is not good, your husband is not my husband don't talk with me, I am emotionally down, I am psychologically, mentally affected, I am physically going to die, and stuff like that. And then you actually start posting all of this stuff on your social media, and they are watching you. They're watching you, what you're posting on your social media. They look at you, they say, okay, this one is a sad person. This one is a lonely woman right here. So they come right to you and they start talking good about you, how beautiful you are, how pointing your nose is, how nice your lips is, how they love your breast, how they love your bum, how they love the way you write, your English is fantastic, and all kinds of stuff like that. They start telling you all this stuff, and that's when you start hiding your phone because you are enjoying the conversation between you and the guy on the opposite side that you don't even know his intention. You don't even know the intention of that person. All right? You don't even know the intention of that person that is telling you all this stuff. And then before you get to know it, it's looking for something to blackmail you with. So it starts telling you to send the picture of your breast, send the picture of your bum, send your naked picture. He will go and be copying picture from social media or from the web. A naked picture of another person's private part and be sending it to you. And you are so dumb to the extent that you didn't know that that is not his own private part and is sending to you. You will now start taking naked picture of yourself and be sending it to such a kind of a person. The moment they are able to get a naked picture of you in their hand, then they will now start demanding for money because now they know your husband, because they already searched for your husband. They know your husband on social media, and the next thing they want to do is to blackmail you. They start collecting money from you. Anytime anyone wants to connect me with Nigerian men, fear comes upon me and my heartbeat increased drastically. I'm sorry about that. When I said I'm not into relationship, off they go. You see what I'm saying? All right. There are so many up in there that they always come to your inbox and they start talking all kinds of good stuff to you. Some of you ladies enjoy the discussion, you enjoy the chat. Actually, that's emotional cheating right from there. For you actually chatting with another person's husband or another person, and you are a married woman and you are enjoying chatting with another person on social media inside of a kind of a secret, secured chat box. So that nobody will see it and stuff like that. That means you're hiding something. If you don't have anything to hide, why are you trying to lock everything down? Why are you trying to create a different, WhatsApp stuff for you and the guy? Why? Why can't you chat normally and let everybody see what you're talking about? Let your husband see what you're talking about. But the moment you're enjoying the talk, then you fall victim of that stuff. Then they look for something to blackmail you with, and then they get a naked picture of you, and then that's when they start collecting money from you. Some of them will actually invite you. You come and meet them at the hotel. Then they will hide cameras everywhere, and then they record the two of you making love, having sex. Sorry, and at the end of the day, they will send clips to you and say, "Hey, look at that. This is a clip that I'm sending to you right now. What do you think? I need $10,000. I need $5,000." And if you don't have it, you have to start running all around to look for it. You have to start running all around to look for it. All right. So that's the problem. That's the issue right this moment, that a lot of women do fall victim. They fall victim of these people. They are all over. They are fine boys. They know they are fine. They go to the gym all the time. They don't have time to walk, but they go to get six-pack, nice long neck, and they buy nice dress, nice shirt, nice everything, and then they wear it. They take pictures and stuff like that. They look so fine. All right, and you didn't bother to think about it, that what exactly am I that fine? What is this fine boy doing with me? At that point in time, your brain may not be able to comprehend that, may not be able to think that way. All right, your brain may not be able to think along that way. All right, so you start fooling yourself. You start fooling yourself. You continue to chat and chat. Before you get to know it, you're going to go deeper and deeper into that relationship. Before you get to know it, you start meeting up in the hotel. Before you get to know it, you start having sexual relationship with the person. And before you get to know it, you're going to be in a cup of soup or a pot of soup, and then all your salary will be going towards that direction, and then you will not be able to stop it because you have a secret already in circulation that you don't want that secret to come out to nobody. You're going to continue to feed that particular secret until you die. At the end of the day, it's going to mess up your marriage. At the same time, it's going to mess up your image. And at the end of the day, some of those people will end up committing suicide because they cannot bear it anymore. And that is why you have to be very conscious, very careful of what you are doing. Don't jump into things. Always think well before jumping, especially when it involves Nigerian or African men entirely. When it involves African men entirely, you need to be conscious. When it's Nigerian women, you need to be very conscious. If it's had to be with anything like that, always want to be very conscious. Not just African people too. The Black Americans are into it. The Caribbean sisters are into it also. All right. Very, very terrible act. Even the Chinese are scamming people right now. All right. They're scamming people everywhere. Right, left, and center. But the most difficult part of the whole stuff is that they use this relationship setting to scam people a lot. The relationship setting to scam people a lot. A lot of people are living in a relationship right now that relationship is actually a scam, but they don't know yet. All right, they don't know yet. I always see people, a lot of Caribbean sisters will travel to Nigeria, travel to Ghana to go and marry somebody there, and the brothers there will take them to the village to go and meet their grandparents. They take picture by the stream, they take picture by the mall, they climb on top of a tree, they start doing all this Romeo and Juliet kind of love and all kinds of stuff, and the sisters will be saying, me and my boo, me and my boo-boo, me and my boo-boo, and all kinds of stuff. At the end of the day, you don't understand, this guy, he's got a reason for doing all this that he's doing. His wife is the one cooking for you in the village. You don't even know. His wife is the one giving you money to water to take a shower in the morning. You don't even know, because they are planning the whole stuff together for the guy to be able to get green card and come to America, divorce you, and then come back and pick his wife, and then they go back to America together. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what they're doing. That's the plan. But a lot of Caribbean sisters and Black Americans don't understand before. Now they get to understand this stuff real well now. They got to understand this stuff right now. So whenever you see them saying my boo, my boo boo boo, my boo 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 boo, it's like they understand. They're tricking you. You know, if you're a Nigerian man, you're African man, they're tricking you. They're trying to bring you to America, and the first day that you land in JFK or you land anywhere, they're gonna come to pick you up. And when you enter the car, you're driving on the way home, they open the glove box and they show you. You see what is in there? You say, yeah, that's the gun. They say, yeah, that's the gun that's going to kill you. If you do yama yama, if you come here and be telling me nonsense that you want to divorce me, you're going to be dead. The only way you can end up this marriage or you can get out of this marriage is in a casket. You understand? You get that? Let that enter into your skull. When you are married to me, you are married to me, and we are going to die together. If you decide you want to run away or you want to do anything and you want to get out of this marriage, the only way you can get out of this marriage is in a casket. You get that, right? Let it enter into your brain. So many of the African men will now enter America and they now cool down because they don't want to die. So they start living in bondage and they live together with these women. They have children with these women. They have to abandon that wife in Nigeria, and that one will be so pissed off that one will now start doing juju on them and then eventually kill them, or something's going to happen right here. All right? So that's the stuff. You know, we have to be very, very careful. You know, as we do things, the Black American community, they're very knowledgeable right now when it comes to scam. When Nigerian people scamming them, Africans scamming them, they understand right this moment. All right. The Nigerian ladies are waking up too. There are some that are still very dumb, but the ones that are waking up, they are waking up. So you yourself, you must wake up with the rest of the Nigerian people. You need to actually say no to these scammers. They can't scam you. You don't give room for them to scam you. Don't do dirty things that people can hold against you, because if they have a secret in their hand against your life, you are going to be their slave until the end of your day. All right? So that's the issue right this moment. All right? That's the issue right this moment. And that's not that people cannot go ahead and date. You know, you can still date. All right, let me explain that part of this stuff to you real quick. The plan for Nigerian men. The plan for Nigerian men is this. Majority of all these young Nigerians are coming in right now. They don't want to go through the stress of marriage. They don't want to go through the stress of marriage at all. So the issue with them is that they want to get married and then they rush to have children. When they rush to have one child or two kids, then they look for a way to actually disconnect from that marriage. They get divorced. So when they get divorced, you take them to child support. They will be so happy to pay child support. All right. In as much that you don't bother them, they don't bother you. They're going to be in the life of their kids. They come in to come and check their children. They check their children out once in a while. It's not every time they come. They only come once in a week or once every month to come and check their kids. So they are free. They can live their life. They can actually pursue their career. They can actually do whatever they want to do. Nobody's asking them where you're coming from. Nobody's asking them, what are you doing? Why are you not home? Nobody's asking them all that. And then they don't have to be faithful to anybody. So they can sleep around and sleep with as many as possible women they can sleep with all over the place. So it's not gonna be any kind of problem for them. They are not under pressure whatsoever. They sleep whenever they want to sleep. They wake up whenever they want to wake up. They go to work anytime they want to do that. And then all you're getting is just only $1,500 out of the $6,000 they're making. It still makes sense to them. They give you the $1,500 every month religiously. That's not a problem for them. So, but you're going to be the one to be stuck with the children. You're going to be the one to take care of kids, run around and still walk and stuff like that and everything. So you begin to see that the percentage or the number of single mothers in the society is increasing by the day. All right, it's increasing every day because the plan for these women, for these men, is to render as many as possible women to become single mothers as they are going all around the place, enjoying themselves, sleeping all around the place, and having their freedom. They will have the freedom. You will not have the freedom. All you're going to be getting is just part of the money they're making, and you will be the one running after the kids. You'll be the one to take the kids to football game. You'll be the one to take them to ballet dancing. You're going to be the one to take them to the movie. You're going to be the one to go to parent teachers association meetings. You're going to be the one to be able to wash and do laundry for them, clean the house for them, take them to the doctor. And at the same time, you have to go and pursue your own career also. So as a woman, that's why I pity women. That's why I always want to stand by women. That's why I always want to support women. Let's talk about this sort of stuff. Let's get the men to come back to their minds. They lost their mind. All right. So they need to come back and understand what life is all about, what family is all about, the benefit of being married. We need to help them to get that understanding again. Why do you want to run away from your home? Why do you want to be free? Why can't you just be free inside of your marriage? Why do you want to be outside just to sleep with other people and do what you like? That kind of freedom will send you to hell. And that's what we're talking about, that men don't want to commit anymore. They believe their life will be under pressure when they are married. So they're going to withstand the marriage for 4 years or 3 years or 4 years after 2 kids, and they're going to be gone out of the house. And what they want to do right now is just to have fun and just be able to roam all around the street and just do whatever it is that is pleasing to them, travel and go everywhere they want to go. So they are actually creating more single mothers by the day. Single mothers are increasing. The percentage of single mothers are increasing by the day. By the day, single mothers are coming. Their numbers are increasing every time, every day. So that's the plan. And like I said to you guys many times, that many of the Nigerian men in America, they have trained their plan around right now. What they're doing right now is that they don't want to pay child support. At the same time, they don't want to be in the life of their wives. They want to get divorced. So what they normally do is now they travel to Africa. They go and get a girlfriend there. They get a girlfriend in Africa, and then they get the girl pregnant and stuff. Then they're going to buy a house, or maybe they're going to rent a very nice house for that girl, well furnished house. They buy a very nice car, and then they tell her, listen, you know what? I'm married in America. I can't take you to America at all because my wife is there. All right. What I need you to do is just to stay here because I love you. Take care of the kid. I will send you money every month to take care of the kid. You stay in Nigeria, drive the good car, live in the house. I will make the payment on the house constantly, and I'm going to be sending you $250 every month for upkeep. And then the Nigerian lady will look at it like, hey, this is jackpot right here. Okay, this is jackpot. All right, because see, you are just roaming around the street. You have no job. You are doing aristo all around the place. You got no car, no place to sleep. You're actually squatting with your friends. And just imagine a guy is in your life right now who got you an apartment and a nice car to drive, and is willing to now be sending you 250,000 naira. We're talking about 250,000 naira in a month. $100,000 is 35,000. Another 100,000 is 35,000. That's almost 70,000 dollars, right? Naira right there, probably 70 or 80,000 naira at the end of it all, or probably like about 100,000. I can't calculate right now. It's coming to you like 100,000 coming to you monthly without you working, without you doing anything. All you're going to be doing is just to carry the pregnancy, and then you go. And then you take the kid to school, drop off the kid in school, go back and pick the kid in school, feed the kid, and that's it. And then the guy will be coming home once in a year, and then he will still have sex with you, and then second kid will come up, and then the third kid will come, and you're taking care of the kid, and the guy is in America pretending to be married, and is having so much fun in America, no pressure, no nothing. And then you can't even call him because he's telling you, don't call me, because if you call me, my wife may pick up the phone. So just stay there. I will call you when I want to talk with you. To a Nigerian girl is a jackpot. But a time will come in the life of that Nigerian babe that she will wake up and look at it. All right, I'm here. the man is in America. I'm all here by myself with 3 kids and running all around the place. And the car is here, the house is here, but I'm still not happy. All right, you don't get anybody to talk to. You don't no companionship, no nothing. You just sleep by yourself and all kinds of stuff. And then before you get to know it, that Nigerian girl will start dating another person in Nigeria, and all kinds of manners of things will start happening. And you never know. So it's a kind of a dangerous thing. Nigerian men wants to eat their cake and still have it. You can't venture to that. You can't plan for that. You want to eat your cake and still have it. You want to get somebody pregnant in Nigeria and let the person live in a miserable life while you're actually living a meaningful life in America, enjoying the breeze. You are making money, hanging out with your friends, and your girlfriends are all over the place. You're not committed with nobody, and there's somebody in Nigeria who is a baby machine taking care of your kid for you, and you only go there once in a year to meet with the person. And to meet with the person. All right? To some people, they might think it's good. They might say, all right, I don't want no commitment too. As a woman, I just want to live my life. 100,000 every month, is good. I like it. I'll be able to just go all around the street and do my own thing and stuff like that. To you, it might look good right now, but later, it's not going to look good. You see, age, when you get matured, when you're getting older, you start demanding for certain things, that you were not demanding for before. Your body right now is still good. Everybody's running after you, saying you, Folake, you are good. Folake, show me love. They are singing all manners of songs to you, running after you. A time will come in your life that nobody will even stop you on the street to even say, hello, how you doing? At that point in time, that's when you start getting lonely. And that's the time you start looking for a more stable relationship, a relationship that can actually be of a companionship kind of relationship where you can talk to that person can talk with you guys can share things together that will make life better. All right, but you might not have that, and so many people are regretting right now. So many people are regretting this moment. Many people are regretting right now that they messed up their life. They played with their husband as a boyfriend, or they play with their girlfriend as a girlfriend, their wife as a girlfriend, sorry. So they're actually lonely today and they're regretting right this moment. Think about the life of those kids that you guys are bringing to this world. Think about the life of the kids that you're bringing to this world. What will become of them? What do they know? All they know is mommy running around. All they know is mommy is the one taking us here, taking us there. Even though mommy says you have father, there's a father in America, and you can see the picture. You only see him once in a year. Is somewhere else. So for a baby girl who is expecting to learn to love through his father, is gonna actually go into the hand of a wrong person outside, and at the age of 12, 15, those bad boys will start sleeping with them and ruin their lives. All right. There's limit to what the woman could do. The woman is actually trying to look for happiness for her own life, also trying to look for a man that will make her happy and stuff. So how will she be able to focus on the children? She might not be able to do so. So those kids will suffer. And that's why when they say 2 elephants will fight, but the grass will always suffer. So the children will suffer, and many of them will enter into a kind of a situation whereby they'll be, they'll just be in their own shells, and they might not be able to come out from that shell. They might not be able to come out from the shell. All right. Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to this particular episode with me. Thank you very much. If you like to give, to us, you like to sow a seed to us, feel free to do so right now. As I'm rounding up right this moment, you'll see the dollar sign. The dollar sign is just right on the right hand side on your chat box. You see it there. Just click that dollar sign. When you click the dollar sign, you will be able to just give as much as you want to this particular ministry. We need your support, and we want to encourage you to always give to us, give to this ministry so that we can carry on to do what we do in the name of Jesus.
Hey, yago, 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 yago. Hey, yago, yago. Hey, yago, 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 yago. Hey, yago, yago. Let's go now. Oh yeah.
I'm waiting for the first person that will just blast us with something.
I wanna celebrate you.
And let everybody follow suit.
I wanna jubilate you.
I'm waiting for the first person that will give us a super chat. And let the rest of the people start following.
I wanna celebrate too. I'm gonna jubilate. And I wanna appreciate too. Hey, yeah.
When you click it, you're going to see the super chat. Click the super chat, and that's how you're going to be able to give. When you click the dollar sign, you're going to be able to see the super chat. And you click that super chat, and you'll be able to give.
Amen. Your hands. Àtẹ́wọ́ ni mo fi àmọ̀ bí o bá mú re. Àtẹ́wọ́ ni mo fi àmọ̀ bí o bá mú re. Ó mú re.
All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for actually being here on the network with me. God bless you. Have a beautiful and wonderful moment. God bless you.